Are you having a hard time focusing? Be it focusing on a project, or one interest, one hobby, or even in your faith and walk in Christianity. Do you tend to start something and end up not finishing it at all? You are in the right place. Today we will read a few verses that will inspire us and teach us on how to focus on what matters. These verses will help you grow your focus and maintain it towards working on your goals and accomplishing them. And also in this era where we have so many distractions including social media, it is easy to drift our focus on Jesus and noble things. James 1 verse 8. A double-minded person is unstable in all they do. This one hits hard. A double-minded person is someone who's pulled in two directions at once, wanting God's way, but also clinging to their own way. Faith versus fear. Obedience versus comfort. Focus versus distraction. The result? Instability. Not just emotionally, but in decisions, consistency, and follow-through. You start something, stop it. Believe today, doubt tomorrow. Pray, then panic. Commit, then hesitate. The quiet lesson on focus here is: clarity brings stability. Division breeds drift. Or said another way, when your mind is split, your life wobbles. Luke 10 verses 41 to 42. You are worried about many things, but one thing is necessary. This verse comes from the Mary and Martha story, and Jesus is basically calling out distraction disguised as responsibility. Martha isn't doing bad things. She's doing many things. Mary chooses one thing. Jesus says, you are worried and upset about many things, but one thing is necessary. That's the heart of focus right there. What this teaches about focus: busyness is not equal to priority. Anxiety often comes from too many yes. Peace shows up when you choose the main thing over the urgent things. Mary wasn't lazy, she was centered. Martha wasn't sinful, she was scattered. Focus isn't about doing more. It's about choosing what actually matters and letting the rest wait. One thing is necessary. Choose it first.
Martha, do not trouble yourself with these tasks. Only one thing is needed. Mary has chosen the better part.
Matthew 14 verse 30. When he saw the wind, he was afraid and began to sink. This verse shows what happens when focus shifts. Peter was literally doing the impossible, walking on water, as long as his eyes stayed on Jesus. The moment his attention moved from who was holding him to what was surrounding him, fear took over and gravity won. The focus truth here: fear enters when focus leaves. What you fix your eyes on determines what you experience. Nothing about the wind changed. Only Peter's attention did. Focus on the calling, you move forward. Focus on the chaos, you start sinking. Focus on the problem, fear grows. Focus on Christ, faith holds. And the grace part? Even when Peter sank, Jesus immediately reached out. Losing focus didn't end the story. It just reminded him what mattered.
Lord, save me! I am sinking. Come, take my hand. Do not be afraid.
Proverbs 21 verse 5. The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance. This verse isn't hyping hustle. It's praising directed effort. The key words are plans and diligent. Not random action. Not bursts of motivation. Thoughtful planning plus steady follow-through. Abundance is built, not rushed. Diligence turns intention into results. The verse also implies contrast. The rest of it says haste leads to poverty. In other words, scattered effort drains you. Rushed decisions cost you. Focused plans compound over time. This verse takeaway is: write it down. Work it daily. Trust the process. Let consistency do the heavy lifting. Philippians 3 verses 13 to 14. forgetting what is behind. I press on toward the goal. This verse is pure forward motion. Paul is saying, focus decides direction. He's not pretending the past didn't happen. He's refusing to let it steer him. Regret, success, failure, old wins, old wounds, none of them get the wheel. Core focus lesson. You can't aim forward while staring backward. Progress requires release. Press on is athletic language, strained effort, intentional movement. Not drifting. Not coasting. Eyes locked on the finish line. So practically, dwelling on failures kills momentum. Living off past wins stalls growth. Clear goals sharpen focus. Forward focus fuels endurance. The verse takeaway is to release the past. Lock in on the goal. Keep moving. Proverbs 4 verse 25. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. This is about intentional vision, where you choose to look, mentally and spiritually. Look straight ahead isn't just posture advice. It's saying, don't live distracted. Don't live divided. Don't live looking sideways. Direction is protected by discipline of sight. What you stare at long enough will shape where you end up. When you're always glancing at comparisons, at distractions, at temptations, at other people's lanes, you drift without noticing. This verse is a guardrail. Eyes forward, steady progress. Eyes wandering, subtle detours. Fixed gaze, sustain momentum. A practical takeaway. Decide your direction, then protect your attention. Proverbs 4 verse 25. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. This is about intentional vision, where you choose to look, mentally and spiritually. Look straight ahead isn't just posture advice. It's saying, don't live distracted. Don't live divided. Don't live looking sideways. Direction is protected by discipline of sight. What you stare at long enough will shape where you end up. When you're always glancing at comparisons, distractions, temptations, or other people's lanes, you drift without noticing. This verse is a guardrail to keep your eyes forward and have a fixed gaze, which equals sustained momentum. Our takeaway from this verse is, decide your direction, then protect your attention. Thank you for watching. If this blessed you, subscribe, leave a comment, and share your thoughts with us.